Everybody, welcome to the weekend. It's time for some fantastic Sega Sonic radio to kick off your weekend. And if you're in the US, likely a holiday weekend. And if you're like me, a yard sale weekend. I.e., the thing that took all of my energy over the last several hours and put me in position to make it much harder to prep for the show. So yeah, we're starting a little bit late, but just, we needed some extra prep time for this, so hopefully that's not too big of an issue. I don't know why the... Come on, studio. What are you doing, studio? What are you doing, studio? What are you doing? What's happening? Well, I figured this out. Let's just go ahead and jump into our first set of songs. It should be perfectly fine. Everything's perfectly fine. Everything is not broken. You know how it is. Oh, right. I'm GX, aka Chris, aka Spinbox, your host. Anyway, here's a request coming up from Clara the Cat, as well as some other great stuff. There's some Sonic Forces, some further Sonic Forces, and yeah, my volume is probably a bit low. I need to fix that. Got new setup stuff. It'll be fixed soon. Here's Sonic Forces. Testing? Testing. Audio. Yes, audio. Okay. Hey, there's an audio happening now. That's something that's happening that's probably better now than before when it wasn't happening as much. Yeah, cool. Hi, we're back. I fixed a microphone thing and hopefully made it slightly more audible. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Hey, anyhow, welcome to Sega Sonic Radio. Our theme this week is Hero Side Story. I asked you for heroic songs and heroic actions, and I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this intro. Hey, it's all hero themed. You gave me some hero themed songs, some songs that sound good and heroic. But as always, before we kick it off into our next great segment of music, we're gonna fish down to the Spinbox to answer some questions from some listeners. Starting with Silver was here. Silver asks, what is your favorite Sonic game for the wrong reasons? As in, it's so bad, it's good. And they gave Sonic and the Black Knight as their personal example. So there's definitely some stuff that, like, Sonic fans seem to not like very much that I think is probably better than it's given credit for. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh yeah, Sonic Forces is a great game. Like, no, Sonic Forces is a pretty mediocre game, but it's kind of treated like it's a bad game. I think it's okay. I can play it and have fun. It's fine. I kind of feel the same about Sonic Lost World, although the farther I get from Sonic Lost World's launch, I was not a fan of Sonic Lost World when it first came out, and I think the more and more I've played of it, I feel like it's better than I gave it credit for initially. And I can have much more fun with, like, what it is and what it's trying to do and just the weird thing it goes for. But so bad it's good. So, a little while back, I played the Sonic the Hedgehog GBA port. And that one is bad. Like, it's very bad. It's a very bad port. But the ways in which it is bad are fascinating to me. Like, it does things with disconnecting vertical and horizontal momentum, where you can have full momentum going to a ledge, but if your upper momentum is still enough to push you upward, then you don't lose momentum for hitting the wall before climbing over it. It's the strangest thing. There's issues with, like, Starlight Zone, where because the screen's so small and because they had to smush everything together, you don't actually have to use the teeter-totters to jump up and hit Eggman. You can just jump. Like, you could just jump and hit him normally, and it has no problem. It's like, they did not seem to account for that. And it's just weird. It's weird. Like, at a basic level, it'd be like, no, you should probably account for some of these things. But it just came out so odd. Hey, if you've got So Bad It's Good game, you're welcome to share it in chat or comments or wherever you would like to. But we're gonna share Sonic Trainer's, Silver Was Here's request, as well as one from Pocket Ellery. So let's go ahead. We're gonna jump into some Sonic Heroes. Enjoy, and I will see you on the other side.
Time
Hey, that was We Can from Sonic Heroes, as requested by Silverus here, followed up by Now or Never, Squid Squad version from Splatoon, wrapping it up with Tornado Time from Sonic Lost World, as requested by Pocket Ellery. Hey, we're hitting the first quarter of the show, and that means I think it's about time for a Quizzone. That's right, get your trivia skills sharpened up. It's time for some Sonic trivia. As always, you can guess in chat. If you don't want to guess in chat, you don't have to. I'm not going to make you. You can just hide chat, and we'll let you know the answer afterwards. In the Quiz Zone this week, in Sonic Adventure, which character has a boss fight inside the Station Square Hotel? Go ahead and get your guesses in chat if you want. We'll let you know the answer after some Station Square. Hey, that was Welcome to Station Square from Sonic Adventure. Once again, the Quizone asks us in Sonic Adventure which character has a boss fight inside the Station Square Hotel. And of course, over in chat, we have a resounding, consistent, and, dare I say, accurate assessment. Indeed, it is Knuckles, who is the only character to encounter Chaos 2. If you've ever spent some time actually looking in that restaurant arena, though, you might notice that there is no entrance or exit in it. for whatever reason. Like, you can go around. There's plenty of tables for seating, but, how people enter and leave that restaurant is beyond me. That's it for our first quiz of the only one quiz zone. Other quiz stuff. Hi, I am Daniel. You can try to refresh if you're not currently getting a feed, but hopefully everyone here is getting some sort of feed. I certainly hope. If you're not, that'd freak me out. But anyhow, let's go ahead and jump into some more requests. We've got one from Knuckles87 and another from Alex over on the Discord. Let's kick it off with some Popful Mail. And we'll catch you guys on the other side of it.
was trapped inside for so very long. How could things turn out so wrong? You came along to save the day. I knew that it would be okay. My knight in shining armor came. My life would never be the same. 'Cause you're my hero. You came to rescue me. Now you set me free. There's so much that I wanna make you see. Don't ever let me go. I just want you to know there's so much inside and I wanna let it show. And now I owe so much to you. Is there anything that I can do? I want to show you that I care. When you need me, I'll be there. I hope that you don't go away. I always wish that you would stay. 'Cause you're my hero. You came to rescue me. Now you set me free. There's so much that I wanna make you see. My hero, don't ever let me go. I just want you to know there's so much inside and I wanna let it show. 'Cause you're my hero. You came to rescue me. Now you set me free. There's so much that I wanna make you see.
Hey, that was Advent of the Hero from Pop Mail, Sega CD version. There are many versions of it, apparently. And the soundtrack of it has several of them, including a Super Nintendo version and a Turbo CD version. Jeez. Followed up by Victory, a win for everyone, from Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Sorry, looking at my thing. And finally, wrapping it up with You're My Hero from Sonic 3D Blast for the Saturn, as requested by Alex. Also, Pop Mail requested by Knuckles87 over on staff. I think it's time to reach back into the Spinbox here. We got another for the night. Sonic Trainer asks, do you want another insect / arachnid character added to the Sonic cast? That's what Knuckles is, right? He's an arachnid, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's the last arachnid of his species, and he spins webs up on Angel Island to catch small flies and drain them of their juices. I guess the funny part is we kind of did get one, courtesy of IDW at least. Obviously, hey, it's primarily on the comic side, which has not yet, fully intersected with the game side of things. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, who knows. But, I don't know. What if I had this? What if I had this insect? What if we had this insect in the Sonic cast? This seems like a good plan. I think we need Zorak in the cast to cause mayhem and havoc, to conquer the world. Oh, maybe Sonic stops him or something. teams up with the Space Ghost to fight him. Sure. Why not? It's weird. It's the weirdest thing because, like, everything's sort of sanded down into the style of the Sonic cast. So even when it does not make sense for, Sonic as a series treats species very, very loosely. And even if you are some sort of insect, you still have a tiny little button nose. Like, the only character who is not a mammal and doesn't necessarily get the adorable little button nose is, like, Espio. Like, and that's kind of it. There's probably, like, a sea character that I'm not thinking of or something, or if you're a bird, hey, you get a beak, but everyone else just gets the standard Sonic look to different degrees. Anyway, thanks for the question. We also have a request from Sonic Trainer. So let's go ahead. Oh, as well as one from Mio over on Twitter. So let's take a listen to some Sonic Adventure 2. Hey, welcome back. That was Let's Make It from Sonic Adventure 2, as requested by Sonic Trainer. Followed up by The Amazing Water from Nice into Dreams. Wrapping it up with Dragon Players, as requested by Mio over on Twitter. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed. Because it's time for a quiz, and it's got to be a hard one. It's going to be a hard quiz. What can I say? What can I say? Sometimes the quizzes are hard. Sometimes they're challenging ones. Sometimes I give you questions like this question's a hard question. But this one's a music one. So I tried to help you out here. What Japan-only Sega-published Dreamcast and Xbox game is this song from? Maybe it has something to do with the theme tonight. Who's to say? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm trying to mislead you. Who knows? As always, you can go ahead and guess in chat. If you don't want to guess in chat, just hi chat, and we'll let you know the answer after this song. Get your guesses in. I told you that one was going to be a hard one. What Japan-only Sega-published Dreamcast and Xbox game is this song from? I'm surprised Knuckles didn't get it. I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe he left. Maybe he's not listening anymore. Because if he was, maybe he'd be able to tell us. It's Rent a Hero #1 for the Dreamcast and or Xbox. That was specifically first day at the part-time job. But yeah, from the I would say long running, but it's not quite like not quite applicable to the number of games that are actually in the series. I would love to try the Genesis / Mega Drive Rent a Hero. It sounds interesting. It sounds weird, as many Sega games of the era were. But yeah. In fact, let's keep it going. We've got what I think is the main theme of the game. I think it's the main theme of the game. We got a little bit more Rent a Hero #1, but we also got some requests, including one from MFA. Enjoy. Catch you guys in a bit.
も明日もずっと戦い続く年中無休無敵のバイト肉体ヒーローお疲れ様でした食欲ヒーローごちそうさまでした体感ヒーローおめでたさまでしたお気楽ヒーロー即席超人レンタヒーロー
Hey, that was Can You Become Rent-A-Hero for Mankind from Rent-A-Hero for Mankind's Sake for Rent-A-Hero number 1. Followed up with Origins from Sonic Origins as requested by MFA. Wrapping it up with Motivational Speech from The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, just looking ahead at what the calendar's got, we just discovered that, well, it was just announced, not that it was surprising in any meaningful way, I think we all kind of expected this, but Sonic Racing Cross Worlds looks like it's going to be over at Summer Games Fest, so we could probably expect a new trailer and new info leading up to its, actual release sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Followed up by the fact that, hey, the Switch 2 is in, 2 weeks to the day. I am exceptionally excited to take a crack at the new Mario Kart. I have high hopes for it. Seems like it could be a very fun time having a open world Mario Kart with plenty of interesting, odd things to do in it. Aside from that, hey, Sonic Rumble's got to be on the horizon pretty soon. I know people are getting weirdly antsy about it. I am here to tell you, as someone who has played Sonic Rumble, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's probably not going to blow your mind, but it is good. It is decent. So don't freak out if it's not out yet. It's fine. It'll be out soon enough. Sega seems to have some really high expectations for performance on both that and the upcoming Persona game, which I didn't even... The upcoming Persona mobile game, Phantom X, something like that? I don't remember. I think I'm getting confused. It might be Phantom X, and I might be thinking I might be confusing it with Racer X from the Speed Racers. It might be both. X is the name of a lot of things. X is the name of a Mega Man character. They just named him X. Other people have names that are slightly more reasonable, although I guess Zero is not particularly any more reasonable. His name is a number. Axel kind of has a name, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, hey, I played it. It's decent. Yeah. And with that, let's play some more music. We've got another request set. We've got one that's coming at you from Cortex Games and Pokeanime Matt. They wanted some Sonic Adventure 2, so we will give them some Sonic Adventure 2. Enjoy. See you on the other side.
Don't criticize. I'm just
Hey, that was It Doesn't Matter from Sonic Adventure 2, as requested by QuirtX Games and PokeAnime Matt, followed up by You Will Recall Our Names from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That is a song that I certainly hope gets your blood pumping. If not, we wrapped it up with Select Game Mode on the system screens from Team Sonic Racing. A game all about heroes and teams of heroes. And right now, we're all about some trios ourselves, because it's time for the Triple Trouble. As always with the Triple Trouble, 3 of the things in this list have something in common. One of them does not belong. You have to tell me which one doesn't belong. As always, guess in chat. If you don't want to know, you can always hide chat, and we'll let you know at the end. Our topic for this Triple Trouble is Sonic Chronicles character classes. So I hope you remember that Sonic Chronicles, because your choices are Speed, Support, Power, and Shifter. Which of these does not belong? 3 of them have something in common. 1 of them does not belong. Get your guesses in. We'll let you know after some Sonic Chronicles music. Was a toughie. Once again, which one does not belong? The topic is Sonic Chronicles character classes, and among your choices are Speed, Support, Power, and Shifter, and did not seem like chat got this one. It can be very easy to be tripped up in this one, because I could tell you, all of us are going to be super inclined to think of, like, the Sonic Heroes trifecta, because they go back to it so often. It's like, Okay, you have a power, you have a speed, and you have flying or something else that you would consider. No, the one that does not belong is speed. Speed is not a character class. In fact, Sonic and Shadow are considered power characters in Sonic Chronicles. There is no speed. Hope you got a good guess in. It's probably going to be a little surprising for some of you. So we're going to go ahead and put that away because we've got a couple more requests for you tonight. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat. If it's power for start, no, it's not that. It's not K Kabuki. It's speed. We got a couple more requests coming at you. These come from Mr. Cypher single 0 double 7 077. As well as one from Hasbomi. And let's kick off the segment with some Lost Judgment. And we'll be back in a bit. Enjoy. Hey, that was Unwavering Belief from Lost Judgment as requested by Mr. Cypher077, followed up by Maybe If, Amy Movement from Sonic Frontiers, wrapping it up with Never Fear the Fall, a remix from Speeding Towards Adventure, one of the many, many great OC Remix albums that you can find over at ocremix.org. Go check them out. Great time. Music. We were a little bit light on remixes this stream. This stream came together a lot more haphazardly than I expected it would. But I imagine, hey, the star of the show is the music, and the music did its job very well. As well as everyone who sent in fantastic requests. We're starting to get near the end of the episode. Had a late start tonight, running a little bit late, but you know, we still got a couple more tracks left for you before we finish, including 2 requests from the Karma Collector 1994 and Otwool. So I hope you enjoy. We're heading back to some Sonic Adventure.
When I'm alone in my chair, I just go about wishing I wanna be strong. challenge for me. I will believe in myself. This is the only start for me.
Our final request of the night, that was Believe in Myself from Sonic Adventure, as requested by the Karma Collector, followed up by Character Select from Sonic Advance 3. Wrapping it up with Sonic Heroes, the main theme of Sonic Heroes, as requested by Otwool. Hey, although our opinions are our own, everything we do is under the banner of Sonic Stadium over at sonicstadium.org. We're one of the internet's oldest Sonic fan communities. We've got game news, we've got forums, we've got comic news, we've got Discord chat, we've got all manner of things. If you're watching on Twitch, you can check us out on YouTube. Just, search for Sonic Stadium. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can catch us live on Twitch every Friday night at 7 o'clock. Next week, there will not be requests. For a very good reason. There will be a show. Heck, you can even send Spinbox questions if you want. However, it's host's choice night next week because it's my birthday. It's my birthday weekend. I'm celebrating a birthday with music that I want to listen to. No requests from you, only me. Maybe I'll pick some stuff that's non-Sonic. Maybe I'll pick some cool, diverse Sega stuff. But none of your songs. Only my songs. I'm taking control. Not that I don't normally take control. But yeah, that's why. It's a good time. It's a good time. No, Knuckles. No, you don't get to take away my birthday enjoyment with your filthy, filthy pics. Just absolutely disgusting. Anyhow, if you want to send in requests at any other time for not next week, you can head to sonicstadium.org. We always have a forum up to catch the forum thread up for requests. You can leave those requests on YouTube. You can head over to Blue Sky, or the thing that's like Blue Sky but worse, and leave your requests there whenever we create a thread. You can go to our Discord. We usually have threads on Discord. Let you know. Many, many, many fantastic ways. And with that, we're going to wrap things up for the evening. We've got one more track for you before we head out. A medley. A heroic medley. A medley that first brought together the three heroes we think of as Team Sonic. And it's the 30th Anniversary Symphony, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles medley. We're out, people. Welcome to the weekend. out. Peace all.